Hello all, welcome back. In this lecture, we shall see heat transfer analysis in a pipe with internal and external flow, including the solid model. The model is shown here. We shall use the same domain. Instead of specifying 1 mm thickness in CFX preprocessor, we will directly model the solid domain here. Here we can see there are 3 domains. That is the internal pipe domain, which is fluid, the external flow domain, which is again fluid, and the pipe solid domain. So in the previous case, there were only 2 domains. In this case, there will be 3 domains, including the pipe solid domain. And there will be 2 interfaces conditions. That is one for the internal pipe and the solid phase, another one for the external domain and the solid phase on the exterior side. Okay, now we shall open the old case. Let us open Workbench and load the case. Let us get started. We shall open the previous case, that is pipe internal and external. We shall save this as a new file with solid. Let us edit the CAD model and create the pipe solid domain. Right click geometry and click edit geometry in design modeler. The old model is open. Here there are 2 bodies, that is the external domain and the internal domain. We shall create the solid domain now. Click XY plane and add a new sketch. Click this icon for adding a new sketch. Now go to sketching mode. Right click here, look at, zoom closer. We shall add a solid domain here. Select circle, start from the center, draw 2 circles here. Let us specify the dimensions. The pipe internal diameter is 15 mm. We shall specify that. The thickness of the pipe is 1 mm. So diameter should be more by 2 mm. We can specify the dimensions for the outer casing. D7 will be 17 mm. Therefore, thickness will be equal to 1 mm. Now let us go back to modeling. Zoom out. Click extrude and select the new sketch, that is sketch 3. Click apply. Here in the operation, choose add frozen. Right click extrude 3 and click generate. We have to change the depth to 500 mm. Now again click generate. It has created the pipe model. Now we have to subtract this pipe solid domain from the external body. So we shall go to create boolean, choose subtract. The target body will be the external domain. Apply, and the tool body will be the new solid pipe model. Click apply. Here it is asking whether to preserve the tool bodies. Click yes to retain the solid domain. Now right click and click generate. Alright, now 3 bodies are created. The pipe internal domain, the external domain and the solid domain. We shall rename them. This is pipe internal. This will be external domain or outer domain. And this will be the pipe solid. Alright. Let us review the named selections. The inlet is mentioned here for the external domain, outlet for the external domain, wall, then comes the pipe inlet. Let us check if it is defined properly. This is the pipe inlet. Next one is pipe wall. Okay. And last is pipe outlet. Okay. Next, let us specify the named selections for the pipe solid body. We can hide the external domain and the internal domain. Right click, hide body. We shall specify named selections for the regions of this solid body. Choose face filter, select the inner face, right click, named selection. You can type it as pipe solid inner. Generate. Again, choose the external face, right click, named selection. You can mention the name as pipe solid outer. Click generate. Let us create the named selections for the end faces. Zoom here, select this end face, press Ctrl, rotate the body by pressing the middle button and dragging. Zoom and select the next face. right click, choose named selections, pipe solid end faces. Okay, click generate. All the faces are named for the solid body. We shall zoom to fit. We are yet to specify the named selection for the cylindrical surface of the outer domain. We shall hide the other bodies and show only the outer domain. We can select this inner cylindrical face, right click, named selection. We can name this as outer domain interface. Okay, click generate. Now all the names are specified. We shall go to meshing and generate the mesh. Right click and show all bodies. Minimize design modeler, go to meshing, right click, edit. It is asking whether the upstream data needs to be reread. We have to click yes to import the updated model. The updated model is imported to meshing. There are some errors because some regions have changed. We shall check them one by one. First we shall go to geometry and select if all the models are present. Pipe domain, outer domain and the pipe solid domain. Okay. First let us specify the mesh parameters for the solid body. We can hide the outer domain and the pipe internal domain. We can close this scoping wizard. We shall specify body sizing for this pipe solid model. Right click mesh, insert sizing, select body filter, select the geometry, apply. The thickness of this pipe is 1 mm. We shall keep at least 2 elements along the thickness direction. So we shall specify the element size as 0.5 mm. Alright. Next we have to specify the multi-zone method. Select the geometry, apply. In the drop down menu, choose multi-zone. Here we can set the sweep element size as 10 mm, similar to the other two bodies. Alright, the mesh parameters are specified for the pipe solid body. Next we shall move forward to resolve these errors. There are two errors for the face sizing and inflation 2. This is with respect to the outer domain. We can show the outer domain and hide the pipe solid body. Here the face sizing has changed because we have updated the external domain. Select this internal surface by choosing the face filter. Click here, apply. The element size is 1 mm. Next we have to specify the inflation layer region. Again select the face filter and select the internal region. Apply. Okay, all the errors are resolved now. We shall show all the bodies. Zoom out and right click mesh and generate. The mesh has been generated. We can zoom and see. Inflation layers are present for the inner domain as well as outer domain. There was some error while generating the mesh, so I had to specify the source face in the multi-zone 3, that is for the pipe solid domain. The mesh has come properly. Okay, now we can close Ansys meshing and go back to workbench. Right click mesh and click update. Done. In the next lecture, we shall set up the case for this updated model. I will see you in the next lecture.